In today's video, guys, I want to talk about some dupes that literally has my mind blown with how spot on they are. Let's talk about these dupes. I'm Cordelia and welcome to my scented sanctuary. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I am Cordelia. On this channel we talk about fragrance and faith, honey, because that's for me and my house. We're gonna serve the Lord. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. Y'all, in today's video I want to talk about some dupes that kind of has me like shooketh in a way, because the accuracy and the spot onness, yeah, and the spot onness that these dupes give is mind-blowing. Let's get into it. So for the first fragrance, I want all my Dama Bianca lovers, honey, y'all step to the front of the line because it's your time to shine, honey. Baby, when I got my nose on Herman Genuine Noir and realized that this was literally Dama Bianca in another bottle, I was blown away. This literally has the same vanilla, the musk, the lime, the kumquat, lily of the valley, iris, literally the same notes. And I would say that Dama Bianca wears a little bit more lighter, a little bit more airier, and this one wears a little bit more heavier and denser. But when I tell you, you are literally getting the same fragrance with just a more denser and longer wearing experience with this one. I'm literally shooketh, y'all. If you love Dama Bianca, and I've heard some people say it's ethereal, it's heavenly, it's just whimsical, it's magical. I even heard somebody say if you wearing Dama Bianca, baby, you walk around smelling like a wifey. Okay, I heard somebody say that, and I absolutely agree with all of that. Okay, listen, if you love Dama Bianca, this is going to give you that. If you trying to get in that Dama Bianca mood, she gonna get you there. This gonna get you there. In my opinion, in my personal opinion, this is probably 99%. Like I said, this wears just slightly denser, and this is even more longer lasting than Dama Bianca, which I absolutely love. So fitting for this springtime, summertime, all of these fragrances that I'm talking about today, so fitting for this time of year, y'all. The way that I'm shooketh though is just like, wow, these companies are literally duping, and I don't even know if I want to use the word duping, but they're inspired by. They are inspired by, you know, they're inspired, okay, and they out here making inspired by fragrances, and this is one of them. I love it. I love this one. Again, this is the Herman Genuine Noir, and baby, this is giving you all of the Dama Bianca feels, okay? All right, and I am very excited about this next one, y'all, because if y'all know me, y'all know, baby, I rise for Vanilla Powder by Montier Premier. Love me some Vanilla Powder down, honey. I love it so much that I had to put the bottle down because I'm almost a half a bottle, and I don't want to repurchase it. But baby, I don't have to because guess why? This is the one that got me down this rabbit hole. This is why I'm shooketh, okay? Baby, this is Cartilage Fursan White, and when I tell you, if you love Vanilla Powder by Montier Premier, honey, and you don't want to fork out the bucks for vanilla, you don't want to pay Vanilla Powder money, get your hands on this. This the one that literally sent me down this rabbit hole and got me shooketh, y'all. The only difference between this and Vanilla Powder, note wise, as far as the notes, because for me and my personal opinion and my personal experience, it gives me the same wearing experience. Vanilla Powder to me is very nuclear, okay? It's beast mode, quite long lasting, quite polarizing. So is this. It gives me the same wearing experience. The Vanilla Powder has that note, that base, it has a little Palo Santo in there, whereas the Fursan White has a little cedarwood down in the base, y'all. But I'm telling you, if you love Vanilla Powder, or you want Vanilla Powder and you do not want to fork out the money for the Vanilla Powder, but you want to feel what Vanilla Powder give you, y'all, listen. Cartilage Fursan White, I don't know if I ever buy Vanilla Powder again. I mean, I just don't know, because why would I spend $250 on a bottle when I can just get it for $40? The same wearing experience, the same smell, the same fragrance, the wearing experience, the beast mode. I mean, it just gave me all of the same feels. Personally, if any of you out there has experienced this Cartilage Fursan White, drop it down in the comments below. I want to know, were you as shook as I? You know, did it give you the same feel? Now, when we're talking about dupes, we're not gonna probably ever get 100%. Okay, I will probably never tell you that, oh, this is 100%, because like I said, vanilla powder has that Palo Santo, but that cedarwood just definitely still gives it that woody base, and it's almost that same smokiness. So it's not a Palo Santo note listed, but I'm guessing it's that cedarwood that's giving it that smokiness, woody base. But baby, this is vanilla powder if I've never smelled vanilla powder before. If you have had your nose on this fragrance, please drop it down in the comment section. Let me know if you had the same wearing experience, the same excitement that I have, because baby, I love vanilla powder. I am a vanilla powder lover. I layer it with everything and I wear it on its own all the time. It's such a compliment getter. So is this one. So guys, again, this is Cartilage for Sean White, and this is a great inspired by, or dupe if you will, for vanilla powder by Montier Premier. All right guys, so the next one I want to talk to you guys about is by Zamaya, and this is called Rose of Dreams. And if you can see this, look at this bottle. You can probably pretty much guess what this one is duping. Okay, look at this bottle. What does it look like? So this is going to be an inspired by Louis Vuitton. Is it the Rose de Vents? Rose de V? Rose de Vents. Y'all know I'm a Southern Belle. I'm gonna put some country on whatever I say, so just give me a little grace. Rose de Vents, that's what we're gonna say. This is what that is inspired by. And baby, let me tell you something. This is so, like, y'all look at the dent I done put in this already. This is such a beautiful fragrance. I had the liberty of going to the Louis Vuitton store because I don't have one local to me, so I have to drive a little distance. Well, I went in there. I'm gonna insert some pictures here. I was fragrance sniffing, baby. I was a sniffing lady that day, honey. I got a little overwhelmed because, baby, I was sniffing, but love the Rose de Vents, and this is a great representation of that. I am so in love with this fragrance, y'all. The companies are duping. They out here duping. The companies are out here duping, y'all. And Louis Vuitton is gonna hit you. You know, the cheapest bottle is gonna be $350, $345, $385, something like that, somewhere in there, okay? You can pay the $385. You can pay the $385, okay? Or you can go ahead and get your hands on Zamaya, Rose of Dreams, and you can indulge in the exact same manner, okay? This is long lasting. This is a beautiful, this is so feminine. This is so stunning. This is, oh my God, this is mesmerizing. This is almost just a mesmerizing, addictive rose fragrance, just like the Rose de Vents. The difference, like I said, I'm never gonna say it's gonna be 100%. The Rose de Vents, or the Louis Vuitton version, I'm gonna say that because I don't want nobody coming for me for mispronouncing that, okay? The Louis Vuitton version, it has 3 different roses, Turkish rose, Bulgarian rose. I think it has 3 different roses in that one. This one has a little peach, a hint of peach. This one has a little black currant. So this one has a slight fruity nuance to it, okay? And a very hint. And when I say hint, the slightest powdery, and I think it has a little, I could be coming from a little iris, okay? But baby, if you want the same experience, if you want to experience the Louis Vuitton version, Rose de Vents, yes, if you want to experience that, but you don't want to pay $385 plus shipping if you don't have a local store near you, so $400, and you want to experience it, honey, please try to get your nose on, your hands on this Rose of Dreams by Zamaya. This is absolutely stunning. Even if you're not trying to recreate the experience of the Louis Vuitton version, this is just a beautiful fragrance just to have. Like I said, this is a stunning rose. This is not a outdated vintage rose. This is just light, beautiful, feminine, stunning rose with a slight fruity nuance to it, okay? And just the ever so softest powdery note, y'all. This is beautiful. This is almost like a mesmerizing. I get so many compliments on this when I wear this fragrance. I've been told I smell beautiful. I've been told I smell rich. Okay, a coworker said, girl, you walking through here smelling rich. This is beautiful. If you love the Rose de Vents by Louis Vuitton, try and get your nose on this. Try and get your hands on this. This is a beautiful representation of that, their rendition of it. And like I said, a fraction of the cost. You can't go wrong with spending $40 versus $400, okay? So the companies out here duping, and they serious about it, okay? So they're giving us the same experience, the same wear, the same fragrance, the same, all the feels, honey. And I get all the feels when I've worn all these fragrances, okay? So again, I'll stop rambling. This is Rose of Dreams by Zamaya, and this is the inspired by version of the Louis Vuitton Rose de Vents. The next one, y'all, that I am absolutely loving, especially here where I am, my climate is already giving summer. It's already giving summer where I am, okay? I know some people's climate is still giving somewhat of a fall, spring, but baby, we giving spring, summer where I am in the South, okay? This is by another one by Zamaya. And baby, I know I'm gonna butcher this one, so I'm gonna pop the name down here. I know I'm gonna butcher this one. Is it Rebab or Rebab Gems? Rebab Gems. We're gonna say Rebab Gems, okay? And anyway, this is inspired by the Xerjoff Accento, okay, the purple one. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. The notes are the same, the wearing experience is the same, the fragrance is the same. I don't know what else to say. The pineapple, the fruit, the slightest musk that just grounds this fragrance, just like your Xerjoff. Xerjoffs tend to have more of a heavy dose of musk in their fruity fragrances. Baby, shooketh. I'm shooketh. I mean, the pineapple is coming off just beautiful. The musk, the vanilla. It even has patchouli in this, y'all, and I don't smell a drop of patchouli. I'm not the biggest patchouli lover. This is just going to, y'all. It gives you the same wearing experience as the Xerjoff Accento. I've only had a sample of that one and I loved it, you know, but I have Erba Pura. So I'm like, do I need both? But this one is a more tropical, this one is giving you more tropical feels, okay? This is your pineapple feel. And baby, when I tell you it's so long lasting and it's so beautiful, this is just a beautiful fruity fragrance with a slight vanilla in that base. And I just don't know what else to say. The companies out here duping, okay? Zamaya, Latafa, all these Middle Eastern companies, they are just doing the doggone thing and they're giving it to us for an affordable cost, at affordable rates. You know, in this economy, y'all. By the time this video would have been aired, because I have been MIA for a little while, but I have a daughter graduating or have graduated high school, and I have a daughter graduating, or by the time you see it, have already graduated college. So there's two graduates 2 days apart, okay? Imagine the cost of having two children graduating at the same time. One coming out of college going to med school, and one coming out of high school going to college. Baby, I need to save all the coins I can save. And if I'm going to continue to be a frag head, y'all, and just this addiction that I'm not gonna say addiction, okay? I'm not gonna say addiction, but I just love fragrances so much. I love to talk about them, I love to wear them, I love to hear about them, I love to look at it, I love to smell it all day. I just love everything about it. I love the feels, the memories that I create with them. So y'all, I said all that to say, I rambled. I said all that to say, in this economy, if you're trying to save $1, this is the way to go, and you can still smell good. You know, smell like luxury for less, get more bang for your buck. This is the same wearing experience. I love this. I'm going to continue to wear this, purchase this. And yeah, this is the Rebab Gems by Zamaya, and this is inspired by Xerjoff Accento. And the last one I want to talk about is another Xerjoff inspired by, and that would be the Erba Pura, and this is by All Harame, and this is the Amber Oud, the gold edition, y'all. And look at this. I have Erba Pura. I blind bought Erba Pura, right? Because back then, I don't know, that was a year or so, 2 years ago, the hype was insane around Erba Pura. And there was another one by Tiziana and Terenzi. They both kind of similar. I think it's the Kirke. I'm not sure. I don't have that one in my collection, but I do have Erba Pura. And when I got it in the mail, I loved it, but when I put it on my skin, it just came off so masculine to my nose, on my skin. And I was like, I love this scent profile, but it's just so masculine. So I saw this one online and I'm like, everybody say it's Erba Pura in another bottle, so let's try it. Baby, this is Erba Pura in another bottle, except it has less musk, okay? This is tolerable for me. This is more palatable for me. This has a lot less musk. Still has some musk. I'm not saying it's musk free, okay? But it's a lot less musk than the original Erba Pura. And I absolutely love this fragrance, y'all. If you don't want to fork out the buck, again, if you don't want to pay all this money for these expensive fragrances, do I continue to pay for expensive fragrances? Yes, I do. But like I just told y'all, with what I have going on, children and everything, moving around, navigating life, I need to save all the money I can. And these Middle Eastern fragrances are allowing me to do so. I gave my husband the Erba Pura, the original Erba Pura, and I love this rendition of it, y'all. This is just beautiful. This still has your pineapple. Unlike that one, the Accento, that one is pineapple and it smells more tropical. This one has more citruses. It still has the pineapple note, but it has the bergamot, but it also has a green melon note, just giving you the same feels, the same vibe. Like if you want to go somewhere, this is giving tropical vacation. This is giving I'm sailing on a yacht. This is giving tropical vacation, and this is giving you all the feels of Erba Pura minus that hefty dose of musk in that base. Again, I'm not saying this is musk free, okay? That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying it has a lot less. It's more tolerable for me. My skin chemistry picks up musk like that, y'all. And for some reason, I've been drawn to leather lately because it doesn't come across as masculine on my skin. I know leather and suede notes are kind of tricky, but musk notes in heavy doses like this, I like a fruity musky scent, but the dose in this one is just more palatable, y'all. The dose of musk that's in Erba Pura is almost like take me out musk, okay? And it smells amazing on my husband, but for me, it just smelled a little too masculine for my taste on my skin. I just enjoyed this one so much better. It smells exactly like Erba Pura. 99%. 99% Erba Pura minus that hefty dose of musk. So if you wanted to try Erba Pura, but you heard the horror stories of it smelling masculine and screechy, it doesn't have that screechiness that Erba Pura has. Yeah, it's just a more smoother, less musky version of Erba Pura. So that's why I say 99%. But baby, if you want to experience a beautiful fruity fragrance, try to get your nose on this. Fraction of the cost. They're out here duping, y'all. The companies are out here duping, and they're giving us what we need, all the feels, same fragrance, everything we need. And I love this. I love this one, and I highly recommend it. If you've always wanted Erba Pura, didn't want to pay the money for it, or you found it too screechy, too masculine, too musky, try this one instead. It's just a better option all the way around. A better option for the notes, the wearing experience, and a better option for the price, okay? So again, this is Al Haramain, this is Amber Oud, and this is the gold edition. Okay guys, so those are the 5 Middle Eastern fragrances, the dupes that have just have me shooketh and mind blown because of how spot on they are, y'all. How spot on they are. If you have experienced any of these fragrances, please let us know in the comment section if you feel the same way I feel. Do you have a difference of opinion? Let everybody else know your experience on them, y'all, because me, baby, let me tell y'all something. All summer long, I'm able to save my vanilla powder because I have another vanilla powder, okay? Literally another vanilla powder in a different bottle, okay? Yes, so if you guys have, y'all, it smells so good. Let me get back on track. If you guys have had these experiences, let me know. If you're not subscribed to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up. Let YouTube know you like and found value in my content. And don't forget to drop a comment down below, guys. And until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.